What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Bar Breakdown, where we break down the bars. But we don't got bars today, man. We're doing something a little bit different. We got an interview. We got my guy, that boy Stunner, on the line, man. What up, Stunner?
What's
Yeah,
up, Brody? What's up, man?
chilling, man. How you living, big dog?
Living, dog. I'm still here, man. I can't complain.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, first and foremost, man, thank you for taking the time to do this for me. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good look. I don't know if you remember, but when I started doing the bar breakdown, the underdog season, uh, you were maybe the second or third person to reach out to me, but you were the first episode that started off the underdog season, man. That was a good way to begin it, dude. You had everything going on in that battle with Jimbo. That shit was crazy, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. It's a journey, man. It's a hustle. It's a grind.
Yeah, I believe it, bro. How long you been battling for?
Been battling 5 years now.
Damn, damn.
Battling 5 years, bro. It's been a journey.
Yeah,
Let's say
yeah.
it's been a journey.
Yeah, I did a little bit of homework on you, and when I looked you up on YouTube, usually I scroll, I type someone's name and I see like 2 or 3 battles, but for you, I had to flick it like twice, 2, 3 times. Like you have a good chunk of battles on your thing, man. You got like 13 battles,
Yeah,
maybe.
man. I 13, yeah, about 13. 13.
Yeah.
Like if I take all the battles that I have that were booked,
Mm.
I might have been like 20 if every battle I've ever booked
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
on. I might be like 20, 21 battles in.
But I know you mentioned to me you've done it on stage and you've done it online too, right?
Yeah, on stage, online, whatever suits me that day.
Mm.
Whatever suits me, man. It's been fun though. I enjoyed both of them.
Yeah.
More of the stage than online. But anytime I got a chance to get some bars off, man, I'm ready.
Ready to do it, huh?
Oh
Man.
yeah,
So
most
what
definitely.
what got you into battle rap for real? Because me, it was. I remember just searching the internet and I just saw something about Thesaurus and Ilmac doing the 2-on-2. I had no idea who these guys were at the time, and that kind of opened the door for me to step into battle rap because they were cooking back in that all 2-on-2 tournament, like what was like 12, 15 years ago. But it wasn't
Yeah.
until Murder Moot that's what drove it home for me.
What got me, my first battle I ever watched was NWX versus Hitman and Verb. Don't flop.
Don't
That
don't fuck. Yeah.
that 2-on-2, that what got me in that.
Mm-hmm.
That NWX versus St. Louis, that battle was crazy. That was
Yeah.
my first battle I ever watched, and from there I was hooked
Yeah.
into watching it. But then to actually start battling, I was doing music first.
Okay.
I was doing music first, and then at the time, I felt like to get seen with just music, you had to have some kind of gimmick. You had to have something crazy about
Mm.
you, and that's just something I wasn't willing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to my boy Benny Red. Shout out to the whole Alabama crew, Crown of South Battle League. He entered me into their group, their
Mm-hmm.
Facebook group, and started watching local battles now. I started watching, small league battles, and they had a open tournament, the Lethal Lottery. I'll never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Open tournament, anybody could hop in, and I said, let me take my chances and see, what I could do with this. And I hopped in and I made it all the way to the Final Four of my first tournament.
Bet. Hell yeah. And that's the first time you've been rapping, battle rapping, and you got down to the top
Yeah,
four.
my first time battling, I got into a tournament,
Yeah.
16-man tournament, and I made it all the way to the
Top
Final
four.
Four.
That
Top four.
says something though. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Hell
as
yeah.
the 16th seed. As
Mm.
the 16th seed. So to do that's how I knew, like, I'm gonna be something special in this.
Yeah, and you on to something. Something's going on.
Yeah, I'm on to
That's dope.
something because if I can beat out 15 other guys who've been doing this for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what it is,
Something.
man. Like you were saying, to make it in the music industry, you got to do something funky to stand out. But you could do that in battle rap too, but it doesn't have to be as extreme as music. You know, and battle rap,
Right,
if you don't, if to me it's like it's almost if you don't do something in battle rap, you stand out. Like if you don't curse, you stand out. If you don't have gun bars, you
right.
stand out. Like if you have something that you don't do, it's almost like you stand out
Yeah,
more.
it's
Or
totally different here. This is,
like what you got going on, that unorthodox thing. You know what I'm saying? That you don't, I
yeah,
don't know what you're
real
gonna say next. You know what I'm saying?
right. That and that I think that's been a big key in my longevity in this. You never know what you're gonna get out of
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
me. You don't know. It's hard to prepare for me because I'm not just like the typical battle rapper. You're
Yeah.
not gonna get this straight gun bars. You're not finna
Mm-hmm.
you're finna get a mix of everything. You're finna get the funny, you're finna get the hard, you're
Yeah.
finna get everything. You're gonna get a performance, you're gonna get everything.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's the, I mean, to me, I think we were talking about this the other day. That reminds me a lot of the KOTD scene. You know what I'm saying? Because KOTD, King of the Dot, and Don't Flop too, man. They have these guys who are like, that's why I like watching them because I think they have character. You know, I don't want to take anything from URL because I love URL. That's bar heavy. You know what I'm saying? They got people like Daylight
Yeah,
and all these type of guys who are like, what do you say? Slow it down. What? But on KOTD, you got antics. You just different type of characters, man. Like same thing like you're doing. I don't know what you're gonna say next. I don't know what you're
you
gonna
don't
do
know what you're
next.
gonna get out of me. You don't
Hmm.
know what you get out of me till the coin is flipped.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why that's kind of where I got the slogan from. It's a whole different level when that coin done flipping.
Hmm.
Like it's different.
Yeah.
It's
Well, what was the slogan?
different.
This shit finna get
And you
ugly.
and you learn to you ain't gotta like me, but you ain't gotta like me, but you real respect these boss.
Mm.
That that one, that slogan there, uh I did in my first battle,
Hmm.
versus Chevy G. Uh and I did it because I knew where opponents would take it.
Mm.
So let me hit myself harder than you can.
Right. Right.
And now, even if you say something about that, like it's not gonna hit harder
Because it's
than
already been
me hit
said.
myself.
Yeah. 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 That's what I like about battle rap too, and people with your styles. Like you can do that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some guys they hold themselves like boom up here, like I'm not this, I'm
Yeah,
not fat, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I think that might hinder
yeah,
some people's ego. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're gonna battle rap, if people are gonna say whatever the fuck they want anyways. You know what I'm saying? Why not say whatever the
right,
fuck first? You know? Cancel that.
exactly,
Cancel that.
exactly.
So let me ask you,
Yeah,
being as unorthodox and just kind of all over the place you are, how is it for prepping and writing for your opponent? Like, do you do your homework on them? Are you going through their timeline? Are you going on their parents' page and finding baby pictures? Like, what do you
man.
do?
One thing about me, like I don't believe in all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, snooping on pages like that's childish. Like if you just can't come off the head and just say what you gotta say. If I gotta sit here and do research now, I might watch your battles
Mm-hmm.
to see, what I'm against. But going through Facebook pages and parents' pages and your Twitter, man, that's childish to me. Like that lets me
Mm-hmm.
know you can't just rap with me. If
Right.
you gotta go that deep,
To find
if you
something.
gotta go that deep, I don't even do personals. Like
Mm-hmm.
I gotta really be pissed off at you to do personals.
Right.
Like that's not even like in my category.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just gonna bar you to fucking death.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you do off this stage, but like on this stage, you can't fuck with me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
The,
show you that.
the only thing I like about personals is if it's current. I don't want to
So
give me
that whole
news from
personal thing, like
2016.
I ain't with.
Yeah. Yeah, I like current personals. You know, something that like you just posted something stupid last week. You know what I'm saying? Something like
Yeah,
that.
if
I
you
don't
gonna
want
do
people
some
to.
personal, like yeah,
Mm,
if you don't went back 5 years to try to find something,
for one
you
bar.
you wasted 30 seconds. Like I'm not wasting no time in my prep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's say, bro.
No, I was gonna say people spend all this time going like 5 years in the past just to come up with one bar. You know what I'm saying?
You for one bar, like I'm not gonna waste my time.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna waste my time doing that. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna just bar you to death right now.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm better than you. That's how I feel about it.
Right.
Right
Right.
now, in this present time, I'm better than you.
So when you're prepping, do you give yourself like a week's notice, or do you wait like the day before to prep, or how long, or do you have like a book that you're slowly taking things from and you build off pre-existing things that you already had?
I do. I got a lot of throwaways.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't even call them throwaways.
Fillers,
I got a
maybe.
lot of rough drafts. I got a lot of rough drafts for rounds and schemes, and depending on who my opponent is, like one of the schemes might fit right up your alley. So you might get that, and you get it. And opponents, they do get a lot of fresh bars, but just to start off, a lot of the times I'll go into that book just to give me a jump start. And a lot of times that jump start might not even make the round. It might not even make, but prepping, I like to have my battles booked at least a month and a half out. At least a month and a half.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds like you crazy, like you need 45 days to write 3 rounds. Yes, because I take it serious. And I want my craft, once I get out there, I want I know it's not gonna be perfect.
Right.
But I want to get to close as perfect as I can. If it takes me 45 days to get this right, it just takes me 45 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe that. Yeah, cause whenever I want to battle, I'm gonna do it one day. I'm not sure who, when, where, what, or how. But when I do it, I want to do a 1-rounder for sure. I don't know if I can structure enough to get 3 full rounds. I think for me personally, I think it's harder to get 3 rounds. But I think 1-rounders are more important. Not more important, but I think it's more dramatic. Because I think if with a 1 round, you have one chance to impress this crowd. You got 10 minutes versus 3 rounds. Like, oh shit, I fucked up the second. At least my first and third are good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I could do enough to make a really amazing 1 round, but I don't know if I had the I haven't tried it, but
I haven't done a 3-round battle in a while. It's been a minute since I've done a 3-rounder, but I don't mind because those 1-rounders, just like you said, you got one shot. You got one shot at this, and really depending if you go first or second in that 1-rounder. Like if you go first, you have to make an impact.
You gotta wake the crowd up.
You have to put your opponent in a hole. Like you have to have the crowd looking at your opponent like, oh, you got to fight back.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're going first in a 1-rounder and you're stale, it's gonna be a long night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like go back to my battle with Jimbo. I knew what I was up against. I knew exactly what I was up against. And going first, I was kind of happy I did because I knew I was going to let me make him rap. You're going to have to rap. And that round was crazy. Like he had to rap. Everything he did in that round, he had to do. Like he couldn't have not done what he did in that round and got away. Like it would have I get a lot of mixed opinions on the battle, which like when people judge battles, it really don't bother me when they say somebody else won. It doesn't bother me, but like this one is a lot of mixed, some me, some Jimbo. It just really like a preference on that. But but people recognize like, yeah, you made him rap. You made him have to do what he did that round.
Right, right. I saw the other day, Wartown, I think they pushed their card back. Does that change wherever, does that affect you at all? Are you back on the card? I remember you mentioned something might not work out.
Yeah, they postponed it, so we're gonna talk about it. Hopefully, we still get it going. COVID is really, 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 yeah, it's hurting battle rap. Because my battle that card was canceled before the whole card was canceled.
Right, right.
And my opponent, Paulie Paul, he got healthy. He was feeling back better, before they postponed the card. Then I think like a day later, they postponed the whole thing. So, I'm still down for it.
Yeah.
It will be 3 rounds. So something I need to get a 3-rounder in.
For sure. For sure, man. That's a good card to start off in too, man. There's a lot of names on that card, so it's gonna be a big event. And they got a pay-per-view going on for it. You got to download some app or whatever. But I was gonna be linked in, tuned in anyway. So if I can get you on the card, if I gotta wait like another 3 weeks for this thing to happen again, and then you're back on the card, I'm spending the $25. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's Stunna about the battle. I'm about to see that.
Man, appreciate that, bro. Like,
sure.
Everybody like that Wartown Battle Rap Society collaboration. It's gonna be big.
Yeah.
Shout out to my team too. Shout out to Battle Rap Society, man. Shout out to the squad.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out.
Shout out to the whole JoJo, TFE, J2, all the whole squad. Drop, Banks, Med Ladon. If I forgot your name, don't blame me. But
it's there. The love is there. Yeah.
You know the game.
Yeah. Would this be your I don't want to say your biggest battle, but would this be your biggest crowd if you went to a Wartown battle?
It might be. I would really have to put it up there. Yeah, I would really have to put it up there, my top 3 events. Not just because of, Clone and the name he's got out there, but the
Clone's a beast, man.
Yeah, the up and coming cats we got in Battle Rap Society, man. Like, we've been making noise, and to do this, league versus league, you've got to be doing something in your league for another league want to take on your entire league.
Right.
You feel me? You got to be doing something.
Yeah, no, that's a big card. Absolutely.
And the names we've got on that card, man, you got to watch out for them. You're gonna have to remember those names, because you're gonna see those names a lot this year on both sides.
I believe it. There's a lot of these smaller crowds, smaller leagues, man, that have just the people on it. When I first look at the card, I don't know who anybody is, but I started doing this bar breakdown thing. I'm starting to put all these names together. Now I'm like, oh shit, this guy's battling. I'm more excited for some of these cards from these smaller leagues to drop than an RBE card, a KOTD card. You know what I'm saying? Than a URL. Because to me, it's like you're getting the same thing with KOTD with those guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing bad about them, but I felt like I need something new, something refreshing. And this is what these smaller leagues are bringing, man.
I think these smaller league, MCs are hungrier.
It's a new flavor.
Yeah, and they're hungrier because we already don't get the respect we want. So if you it's the fuel. Like, it's fuel, man. It's fuel. Like, we've been working. It's been a journey. But we're just hungry. I think we're just hungry. Even though I'm 5 years in, like, I'm still hungry.
Being 5 years in, I know you said Wartown may be your biggest crowd, but do big rooms, how does that affect you being on a stage? Are you stage shy? Are you nervous when you first start battling?
No. Big stage is me.
Yeah.
I think I'm with my style is built for the big stage.
Mm-hmm.
It's built for the big stage. I've done the small rooms, and I don't get me wrong, I had some good small room battles, but I think I had a bigger impact on those big stage cards.
Got you.
I've done basement cards, and I've had an impact there, but it's just something about that stage when I got like a bunch of unknown people around me and they're going crazy on something I just said. Like that fuels me.
Yeah. You get energized, man. I can see that. That's what I always wanted to know, how it was to be on stage, because at the same time, it's not just you, it's your opponent too. Is he gonna punk you? Is he gonna push you? Is he gonna bully you? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like you always have to reply to something like that, to a bully? Like, if you get pushed, you got to push back?
No, because I'm still going out, like, you can do that, but what you have to remember is this is about rapping.
Not dancing. It's not a dance battle. Yeah, it's a rap battle.
It's not a dance battle. We're not in a cage. You feel me? You got to rap. This is about rapping. So if you shoulder bump me, okay, cool. All right.
Pocket checks and shoulder bumps. Yeah. I see a lot of people, they get big crowd reactions from that. And I feel like we're here for bars, but I feel like if it's judged, they might get some points towards that, which I don't want to say you shouldn't, but I feel like that shouldn't be something that you need to get a cheap shot. You know what I'm saying? To get that extra tick on your card.
That's my thing, man. That's my thing. Especially with, don't get me wrong, I will pull an antic every now and then. But we're here to rap. That's my biggest thing. Like, we're here to rap. And that was, I hate to keep going back to this battle, but the pre-game interview with me and Jimbo, I mentioned that because everybody was like, he's going to outperform you. My thing was, if he's just going to outperform me, let me throw away these rounds. Let me go pull a rabbit out of a fucking hat or saw somebody in half.
Yeah.
You feel me? If that's what you're for.
Yeah, if you want performance, let me start doing card tricks.
Yeah, let me start doing card tricks. If that's what we're here for. But if we here to rap, okay. But if you're telling me we here for a fucking performance, okay. Let me go saw somebody in half. I bet I win.
You know, for me, there's a very few people I would let slide with that shit, with the dancing and performing. One of the main people is Mac Myron. I think he dances a lot, because there are some bars he says that don't make sense, but because he's dancing, going like this, the crowd goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of very few people I let that shit slide, and I don't take anything away from it, because I think that's them. You know what I'm saying? That's who they are. Like T-Pain and Auto-Tune, you know what I'm saying? I would never say he sucks to use Auto-Tune, because that's him. You know, but if someone else that don't do it starts doing it, I'm like, that don't fit you. That ain't you.
And if you look at like a lot of my earlier battles, I was that guy. I was very rambunctious on the stage. Like, I would be all over the place. But my performance was great, but my bars weren't there. So I kind of stepped back. If you look at my battles now, performance-wise, I've taken a step back. But bar-wise, I've really stepped it up. And it's hard, bro. It's hard trying to get the performance back in me. Because I don't want to take away from my round. I don't want to take away from just the bars. But it's a process, and I think with just when I got up on the 26th of February, I think you're gonna see the performance and bars at the same time. And I feel sorry for everybody else.
Is that battle local to you, or you got to travel for it?
Yeah, this battle will be local to me. Yeah, this
Hmm.
battle will be local to me. Tulsa. I'll be here February 26th. Trey Boogie.
Mm.
It's the op. Uh, with all due respect, Battle League. Shout out to Castro. We here.
Yeah.
He hit me up, and it's a new league. It's an up and coming league, and he wanted his guys to have some experienced battlers. And he hit me up, and I told him we can work. So I'm finna. I gotta go sun somebody real quick. I hate to do it to him, but I gotta
You gotta
I
do
gotta
it, man.
sun me
Hey,
one
I,
real
I think
quick,
the world
man.
needs another stunner
Yeah, I
battle, man.
got
For
to.
real. For real.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna give it to y'all, man. What y'all finna get coming up is gonna be wild.
Hmm.
Wow, I got a lot to talk about. Uh, I think a lot of what I need to talk about you'll hear when I get back to Atlanta.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna say what I gotta say now, so y'all can be ready for it.
Yeah.
So when I do get back to Atlanta, it's gonna be all hands on deck.
Hell yeah. And when you do get to Atlanta, man, I really hope you get back on that card, the Wartown card, man. That shit would be a real good look for you, for real. That shit would be dope.
Yeah, I'm definitely, yeah, we're definitely in works, definitely in the talks, trying to get that back going.
hmm
Hopefully schedule match up, and
Yeah,
we can still get it in.
for real. Um, myself, my gut's telling me this year for battle rap, I have a feeling something huge is gonna come. We got the KOTD tournament. We had a $100,000 battle last year on URL with Drake, and Drake threw an extra 50K in there. Um, I don't think RBE did too much last year, but I have a feeling this year something crazy is gonna happen. You already got I think Sue Surf is working with like Lush One and all these other guys to make. I don't know if they're making a new league. I don't know exactly what it is. It's something Midnight Madness. You heard about this?
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah.
I heard about it. I had a couple buddies that went. Something cool. That was something real nice.
hmm
Something different.
Yeah.
Uh, I would love to put my hand in that shit.
Yeah.
Uh, walk away with a belt.
Yeah. What is that? Is that like just like different teams going against each other?
I'm not sure. Like I know. Like I was seeing pictures. I seen guys with belts. I seen like 4 or 5. I guess they got different divisions or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's it all about. But from what I'm hearing, it was a great event.
And what makes it crazy for me, even more special, it's like it's not just URL artists. It's not just KOTD artists. These now it's like uh everybody's like by themselves. You're taking all the big names from all these leagues and you're making small super teams with them, and then they're attacking each other. So to me, that's dope. It's like an all-star game. It's like an all-star season almost, you
Yeah,
know? For
yeah,
me, when I heard
yeah,
Disaster's
yeah.
coming back to battle rap and he's coming into this midnight summer madness thing, or midnight madness, whatever it's called, that's when I knew this shit's real, because that's not a small name. That's big money to book someone like this.
No,
And then I forgot who else they said
yeah.
was on there,
Yeah.
but
Those whatever they got going on, I believe it's going to be big and new. I think it's going to be a positive
mm-hmm,
for the community.
mm-hmm. And that's going to lead into something else I want to talk about is the politics, man. I think the biggest thing holding back battle rap is politics, bro. You know, I wish it could be a super league. I wish we can get like one channel like on like TV or something, like one app that can put all these leagues in one. But I think everybody wants to be a superstar. Everybody wants to be the HBO of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's gonna want to dumb their name down to be partnered with somebody.
No, no. And that's wild, because I would love to see a KOTD versus URL card.
Wow. Yeah. Facts. 100%. I would love to
That
see that.
that card alone, like first of all, the tickets are going to be no less than $200 a ticket
Yeah. I'm gonna be
for
there. Believe
something.
that. I'm gonna pull up to that one.
I would save up to get a ticket for that one. I would. That's a card I would die for. But I don't think we'll ever get it.
No.
I don't think we'll ever get that.
I
Even
think,
though like the matchups that I
yeah.
could have, like I got like right off the top of my head, are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like that would be like $1 million card.
Facts.
That's $1 million card right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we'll get it just because of the. I don't see them just saying, "Hey, we're both doing the same thing."
Yeah. Literally.
It's all battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we'll get that though.
Yeah. And then you got, I think Remy Ma was doing something, wasn't she? I think she had
Yeah,
yeah. But she's
think,
trying to make a commercial, I think. I think she's trying to put it on TV.
and I think for these people that have been coming into the culture, these big time celebrities, I think that's a positive.
You think so?
I think that's a positive. Kind of like look at it like Drake sponsored a whole card.
Drake's actually been behind the scene of KOTD for a long time. You can go back to the first time DNA and Disaster Battle, that main event. Drake was on the card. I think he gave them 10 stacks each or something like that, whatever it was. But his hand's been in the back. That's why I like Drake's music. You know, I am a fan. But I respect him even more because he's also in this battle rap culture that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's not always putting his name on stuff, I think is cool too. That he's behind the scenes just dishing out money to get these names to battle. I like that, you know.
Right. I think, and I remember the battle they had at Chris Brown's house.
Mm-hmm.
They had a battle at this man's house.
Yeah.
Like, and I think what Idris Elba and somebody else put up the money for Clips versus Chess. Like that's big.
Mm.
That's big.
Oh yeah. Other people tried it.
Crazy battle too.
Other people try, because what if they do a battle where it's one versus another? I don't want it to be KOTD or Smack. I want it to be a mutual brand. You know what I'm saying? I want them to like make something new. For like example, Total Slaughter. You remember that with Eminem? Long time ago. So that wasn't KOTD or URL, but who did it have? It had both. It had both faces from KOTD and URL just in a mixed bag, and then shuffle the bag, and this is who you're versing. You know, that's what I want. I don't want these big names on it, big league names. I just want them to be together and do the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, I would love to see something just like that.
One big neutral event.
Exactly. Like another Total Slaughter. Call it something fucking different. Sponsored by KOTD URL, not these two guys present. You know what I'm saying? Like, put your money together. Let's make this shit happen. That's what I want. But these politics, man, the gatekeepers, they don't let that shit happen.
Nah, politics will not let that happen. Because this person gonna feel like they're getting paid more than this person. Come on.
You know,
I just gotta love. I gotta love for the sport.
Facts.
So
it is a sport, and people don't recognize that sometimes. It is a sport.
Yeah, this is me. It is because like you got to do everything you would do like when you come to basketball. Like if you're playing basketball, you got to prepare. You got to prep. You got to know your you got to know your opponent. You got to everything you would do. You still got to do here.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing I wanted to ask you was that boy Stunna. Where did that name come from? How'd that come up?
Ooh. All right.
Did you have another alias before that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't. Okay. Back home, they was already calling me Stunna. That's what everybody back home was calling me. But when I got the battle rap, like, I just can't go with Stunna. I just can't. And the thing was, I think I was rapping. Shout out my boy Jake Hall back home, man. 9A. Shout out to my partner. That's what he would say, and it just stuck with me. He was like, that boy rapper, that boy this, that boy that, that boy that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just added it together. I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna run with this.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out my bro Jay Hall, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There you go, bro. Man. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask too, in between your prepping and your writing, do you leave a gap in between for freestyle? Let's say your round's 3 minutes. Do you have like 2.5 minutes worth of bars and you leave yourself 30 seconds to throw something in? Or do you freestyle during battles even? Because that's one of my things. When I watch a battle, I like to figure out that was freestyle or that was too put together, too nice, so that one was written type of thing. You know, that's a game I play with myself when I'm watching these battles. I try to figure out who's rapping and who's freestyling.
Ooh, it really depends.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'll write a whole round, and I won't leave myself no gaps. But if I get there and I come up with something, like I might see him like wearing I might see him wearing something, and might be able to like come up with a bar for it. And I might slip it in there somewhere. You feel me? It might be like the first thing I say just to get it off. Like, right. Cause I've seen it done before, and like the impact it has, especially if you get it off right, the impact of freestyle can have is big. Who was it? I can't call it, but
I'm big on people who freestyle during battles.
Shout out to Cots once again. I think it was King. I think it was Bo the Great versus Nature, and Nature had on 2 different color shoes, and I think Bo had a quick freestyle on it, and it shut the room down.
Like freestyle was a haymaker. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a haymaker, and everybody. And I don't think I battled that car. I think I DJ'd that event. And I'm behind the booth like, what the fuck? How? Like you just instantly looked at this man's shoes and came up with 4 bars real quick. It was crazy. The room down. Yeah, that might been my, like, if I had my top 3 events I've ever been to, that might be number 2. That might be number 2. And we got a strong case for number 1 because there was some wild battles that night. That was Crown of the South Battle League. Super Black and Roxy Reynolds hosted that. That was crazy in it just itself. That was a wild night there. But yeah, that might have been my second best event. And I wasn't even battling, like I DJ'd that event. That was awesome to do that.
Yeah, I try to pull up to these events, especially now I'm out here in Maryland. There's 2 leagues out here I try to pull up to whenever they have something going down, man. To me, I like watching battles. So example, I went to RBE, an event they had in Atlanta. I think the last time Daylight battled. Max Out 2 was their card. And man, I was on stage. I paid the extra VIP thing. I wanted to be on stage. So a lot of big names was up there, Big K and Daylight and King Los. Like the thing was like packed, you know what I'm saying? That's where I met my dude, Jay Schizo. He was on there too. He was one of the first people that battled that night. But there's a difference from being on stage watching the battle versus being in the crowd. I much rather be in the fucking crowd to watching these battles because not just sometimes you can't hear it when you're on stage, but man, when someone drops like a haymaker and that room shakes and you're out there with the crowd going crazy, oh, it feels like the whole building's just taking flight, dude.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And I don't get to go to many events just to watch this, but when I do, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a little more than battling because you first of all, you ain't got no pressure, you ain't got to rap,
Yeah.
Because like crowds are tough.
Mm-hmm.
Crowds are tough, especially if you're unknown to that crowd. And if you can break the ice with a crowd, man, you especially if they don't know who you are. Like my first battle in Battle Rap Society, or my first live battle, I had like 2 online battles with Battle Rap Society before I did a live one. And shout out to J2, man. My first battle there, I don't think he ever. No, I take that back. He had seen me before, but it was a different league that I'm not going to mention. And it was a while back, and he didn't get the full essence of it, but got the Battle Rap Society. Like I wasn't 30 seconds into my round. J2 done pushed me to the other side of the room. You will be so like to make that impact on people, especially with everything he's done, and to get recognized by people like it's crazy, man. Shout out to bro, man. J2 was good, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can answer one of these. It's either the newer or of all time your favorite. But who would you put as your top 5? You could do the new up and coming top 5 or your all time favorite top 5.
Top 5. Okay, I'm gonna do both of them.
I'll bet. Yeah, we'll do that too.
Okay, my all time top 5 in no particular order. Mook.
Facts.
Mook. Daylight. DNA.
He's in my top 5. Yep. Mook and DNA so far.
I'm gonna say this, and you might look at me crazy when I say this. Well, a lot of people might. Thesaurus.
That's different. I like that. 5. I like your top 5 already. You ain't even done. Keep going.
Thesaurus is in my top 5.
Yeah.
And to round out my top 5, I gotta put Surf.
Okay. You know,
it's something. Surf just has this. Break it up on me. Yo.
What was that? Yeah.
Okay, I can do better. Yeah. But yeah, let me top 5. Daylight. Thesaurus. Mook.
DNA.
Surf.
Facts. See, we're pretty close. I got Mook's always gonna be up there. Mook, because he got me into battle rap. DNA and Disaster, because I think they're probably the 2 best freestyles in the game. That's my opinion. I'll fight anybody, but that's my opinion. I think they just off the top, they're just fucking nuts, man. Was that 3? And then mine, my last one, Shoddy Horror from Don't Flop.
She is nice too.
Yeah, a lot of people sleep on Shoddy Horror, and I like yours because usually when I ask people their top 5, it's usually just one brand. You know, it's just your top 5 URL or just KOTD. I like it when people mix up their bag like that. You know what I'm saying? I got people from Don't Flop, URL, KOTD. I didn't do that on purpose, but that's just how it fell. But I feel like I watch enough. I'm diverse enough to where I like picking different people from different groups like that. You know, because it's a big, it's a wide variety of skills and just talent that you can get from just your top 5, my top 5 alone, man. Yours alone, just Daylight himself, he can go to any league and perform, dude. He doesn't have to be locked out of KOTD or a URL, you know?
Daylight can hit any stage and get love.
And Arsenal. Arsenal's in my top 5. Here's my other one.
Arsenal, yeah, he's if I had to do 10, he would have been in there. He definitely, but in my top, like he might be like a close 6, 7 with me. Like him and Lux are like running neck to neck for me.
Got you. The one thing I wish KOTD would do for me would be the clothes that Arsenal versus Shoddy Horror Saga. They're both 1-1. They each had a rematch. Arsenal won the first one. Shoddy won the second. I wish KOTD would just give them one more just to close that fucking saga, man. Because I hate the fact that they're stuck on a 1-on-1 right now or 1-1 right now.
Yeah, that saga needs to close, and a winner needs to be determined. But my 5 up and coming, and I don't know if I can say Geechee is up and coming anymore.
I would still put him there. I know he's not. He definitely made his fucking name for himself. He's definitely not an up and comer, but I would still put him there if we're gonna put it in the top 5. New school. Yeah. Oh, we could say new school. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's just say new school. New school.
Yeah. Definitely Geechee. I'm with you.
Gotta go with Geechee. I don't know if I can put Chess in that though, because Chess been around for a long time.
He's that in between.
Chess, yeah, you don't. I really, but just for conversation purposes, I'm gonna put him over there. So Geechee, Chess, real name Brandon.
Yes. You know, I discovered him because I saw a battle. It was. I thought it said Mac Myron versus real name Brandon, but it was Marv 1 versus real name Brandon. I like Marv 1 too, so I was like, it was my mistake. I clicked it. It's already started playing. I was like, fuck it, let's just see it through. I like Marv 1 anyways. But that Marv 1 versus real name Brandon battle, I didn't know who real name Brandon was until that battle, and then I was like, this guy's fucking like that. A lot of people sleep on real name Brandon too. He's dope. He's different. He's different. I hope he stays different too.
Yeah. Lou Castro. And I gotta go with Easy the Block Captain, man. Yeah. He talks different, man.
Yeah.
He talks different, bro. He talks different. And I gotta throw Swamp in there. I gotta throw
Swamp. Yeah.
Swamp.
Yeah.
I got to throw Swamp in there.
I think COVID did Swamp and you know, really Easy too. And Brandon, man, these small things that URL was doing, these small room battles that they were getting out battles every week, every other week, that helped these guys like that really get their name out there for real.
Yeah, it really did. Easy talks different. Shout out to him with the whole Fresh Prince thing, man. That's crazy. That's wild. But yeah, that would be my top 5 new school.
Yeah, we're pretty similar there too. I got Easy in mind. I got Geechee in mind. I would throw in A Ward. I think to me, A Ward is. I think he's a very humble battle rapper, man.
I put A Ward in a whole different category because what he's able to do on stage, being that Christian battle rapper that will destroy anybody. That's different.
Yeah.
You're able. I do a lot of cursing, but I would love to have that skill
to not
where I don't have to curse at all and kill it. Kill it. And his I watch a lot of these rebuttal compilation videos. And
he's all over him.
He's all over him.
Rebuttal game crazy. Yeah, that's another reason I was on stage that day, man. It was my birthday week. A Ward was battling versus Rosenberg Raw. Like I got to meet Loso and shit. Like I had to see these guys, you know. So I never, they don't come around my area much, so I don't get a chance to be there to see these type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? And like I had to be there. I had to see A Ward up there on stage. Big K was another one of mine. I had to see on stage because originally I'm from Virginia, so any Virginia rapper is gonna get a little, you know, more of an eye on him from my side. But yeah, A Ward's up there with me. I fuck with A Ward. He's dope.
Okay, and like let's see, like if I had my dream matchup.
Yeah, for you or just two battles of people in general.
Like my dream matchup like, well, first mine, I would love who if Briz came back.
And there's been, I think, some rumors he might do something on RBE. I think I've been seeing some things popping up.
If I had a choice right now, if somebody came to me and was like, whoever you want to battle, who is it? We'll set it up. It would be Briz.
You and Briz.
I think me and Briz would have a fucking clash. Like,
yeah,
it would be wild.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But my dream matchup, I would love to see gun titles.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Lux and Daylight.
Oh, okay. Damn.
I think that would push gun titles to the limit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that would be the battle.
I like Lux a lot. I respect him for what he did
to push gun titles to the limit.
Definitely with Daylight. Definitely with Daylight. Because Daylight, you don't know what the fuck, you don't know what he's gonna do. You don't know.
I think him a combination of him and Daylight would be a little too much for gun titles.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be just. I don't think it will be just like a body, but they'll come out of there bloody.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come out of there bloody.
You know who slept on that I don't understand why they don't get that much respect when people are naming who's good in the game that's been around for a minute? Cortez. A lot of people sleep on Cortez. He's one of the guys. If he's on a card, I'm watching that card. I don't care.
Yeah,
nothing's gonna stop. I want to watch that card.
Cortez is nice. I think he just really slept on.
Yeah. Yep.
Cortez is nice, and we can't forget the ladies either. Like these, wow, they are bringing it.
Yeah, you know, I said this before. I know I did my earlier videos. I was trying to show. I did a couple female battles. I did woman versus woman. I did man versus woman, and then I did like a mean version of man versus woman. And for me, one of my favorite females to watch battle rap is either Bonnie Godiva or Misfit. I fuck with both of them. They're really good. Or Official. Official's very good too, man. She has projection. She could say something, and she almost has like a horse. I don't want to say something bad about her, but more of a manlier tone. So she could stand out when she's rapping too. But Bonnie, I think Bonnie, I don't know. I think people might write for her. I don't know. But I feel like she could stand out on any platform. She don't have to be locked into a certain league. And she's been on different leagues too, plenty of different leagues.
She's battled on Battle Rap Society before.
Yeah, she's very versatile. That's why I like Bonnie too.
I've seen her live. It was crazy.
Yeah,
like it was a crazy battle. I think somebody else, up and coming female, Hope Trilly. If you get a chance, you gotta check her out. I've seen her live twice, I think, and she's Battle Rap Society. You ain't got it. She's went against Bonnie, and gave Bonnie a run for her money.
Wow.
In my opinion, and that was crazy. So yeah, that's another up and coming.
Yeah,
that they need to watch out for.
Yeah,
and she's fire with the music too. That's the crazy thing. Like she's fire with it.
Shout out to these women, man. These women, you got to be strong-minded to be out here battling against these men too. You know, because sometimes I feel like women are slept on because men they come with the same jokes. You know, your shit stink, you fuck him, you do this and that. Like I feel like they use so many jokes that's been said before, but people still hype it up. You know, I was like, we get it, their shit stinks. We get it, they slept around. We get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like women don't have a fair chance against men because all they gotta do is say their shit stink, and that's a bar.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. And I haven't battled a female yet. and I would, because like me being unorthodox, you might not hear none of that.
Mm.
You might not hear none of that. Like, I'm just going to sit and bar your life away. I'm
Yeah.
not going to do all the extra shit. Like, because if you get in that ring, that means you can rap, and I'm not going to take you lightly by a bunch of jokes and shit, like typical shit. Like, I'm gonna sit here and actually, like, I'm gonna treat you like you're a dude. Like, I'm coming at you.
There are certain bars that me personally I'm getting tired of hearing. One of the biggest ones for me is when a white boy is rapping and the opponent only calls that white boy racist for all 3 rounds, or any round really. Because how many times are you gonna pull the slavery card, the this card? Like to me, I feel like who shut that down for me was Big K. I think it was Big K versus Mac Myron. He shut that shit down, saying there's a white boy witch hunt. He had bars like that. So I feel like people use it as a crutch. Excel tried to use that against Big K. Big K negated that, shut that down. Charlie Clips ran out of bars when he battled Big K on RBE recently. He ran out of bars, so he started pulling the white boy stuff, and that shit was just shut down. I feel like it's old. There was a time for it.
I hate when they spam stuff like that.
Yeah. How many times you're gonna call the same white boy a racist and then dap him up afterwards? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
after a while,
come on.
I don't want to hear that. I want to hear you rap.
Right.
Because right now the white boys kicking your ass.
That's when they bring out the race card. Exactly. For me, Big K shut that down. You know, I'm sure other white boys are gonna get it, but for me, I think Big K did something really cool for his career, and he shut that white boy shit down. I really think it was Mac Myron when he pulled that white boy witch hunt. There was a whole scheme he did with some white boy witch hunt. But yeah, no, that's one bar I'm really getting tired of hearing. I feel like it's a crutch. Same thing with females. If the guy has nothing to say, oh, your shit stink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a crutch. Like, and I've seen those male-female battles, and that's all you hear the whole round from the dude. And she came through there and just barred his fucking life away. It was crazy. Like, he had the whole room against him.
Yeah.
Like, she was not holding back.
I remember I was telling somebody, it was to me the most vicious battles are female battles, because a lot of guys can say a lot of deep dark shit, but it's not until woman versus another woman. When I see that happen, I'm like, someone's gonna get really personal, because they bring up kids, they bring up birth, they bring up anything that a woman that holds cherished. I'm like, oh, this is deep.
Yeah, and it sounds more credible when they do it.
Yeah.
It sounds way better when they do it.
I'm going to this card in I think it's February 18th in Pennsylvania. I was invited out there, but shout out to Treyarch Battle Leagues and Big Soaps, man. He invited me out to this card. I did a video on him earlier. He's a league owner out there too, but they're doing this event where it's man versus woman. So I'm curious to see how these women are gonna stand their ground against these guys, and all they got is pussy jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see how creative these women can get to get around this little loophole that these men got versus them. You know,
it can be done. I've seen it done.
Oh yeah,
it can be.
I can't think off the top of my head, but it can be done. Right. 100%. Oh, it was an easy one. What is that?
Because if you like spam stuff like that, like, first of all, you're gonna lose the crowd.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose the crowd first of all, and then all it's gonna take is one. It's gonna take one good bar from her, and everything you said is irrelevant.
It's dead. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, brother. Yes, sir. But hey, man, I appreciate you doing this again, bro. This is a real good look. You know what I'm saying? We will get this out here. It's gonna look fresh. It's gonna look good. You got any music or anything like that coming out in the future? Or you just focused on battling?
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You've been rocking with me, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
it's been a journey, bro. Like, and I don't get it. It don't bother me. All the ups, downs, talk, politics. Like, I
Yeah.
don't let it get to me. I
Mm-hmm.
don't let it get to me. Like, cause my next battle in Atlanta, whenever that is, like, I know what I'm up against. I know what people are expecting
Mm-hmm.
with everything that went on. So they're gonna get exactly what they're expecting and a little more.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you got my
You know,
support, bro. If I see your name on a card, I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna shout you out. I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, make sure you get seen too, man. I'm gonna let people know.
I appreciate that, man. It's been
Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
Like, I've seen my views go up lately. I've
Yeah,
seen it all. You feel me? My inbox about bookings and all that.
for sure.
Shout out to my manager, Beat Champ, man.
Yeah.
Beat Champ, what's up, brother? That man has really been talking to me, getting me focused on the. I've never been on the business side of it. I
Yeah.
just like rap, but lately it's just been, trying to get on the business side of it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
feel
I've been
me?
I've been
So
trying to get my hands into a league too, man. There's two things I'm personally working on. I kind of want to start like an online tournament where it's a small bracket. When you win, you get $5 for every advancement you get, and then you get it's gonna be like an online thing. You drop bars, whatever, online tournament. And then I kind of want to get like a $100 or $200 grand prize. But for everyone that wins, to keep you guys going, $5, $10. You know what I'm saying, for every winner until that bracket's done. That, and I'm slowly putting together a card that hopefully maybe in 6 months I can make happen. Maybe 7 months I can get. I want to book a card. Bar Breakdown presents Style Clash is what I want to work on. I want to, if I gotta fly somebody, I fly somebody. If I gotta do so, I figure it out. Uh, I want to get people who's gonna battle their opposite. You know what I'm saying? If you're unorthodox outside the box, I want you to battle somebody that's really well scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to challenge people. So I'm trying to put a card together like that. I have a few names on there now. Your name's one of them. That I want to try to figure something out. But that's in the future. And if I can make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen. Not if,
but
when.
we'll work on that. We'll work on that. We will.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because I'm telling you, I want to get in the game too, man. I want to hold some cards myself because there's some people that just need to be heard.
Yeah, it is. It is, and everybody will get that chance
Yeah.
to see. It really is up to these league owners. Like,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to my man JoJo, Battle Rap Society. Shout out to that's my dog right there. Like, he got me out of the situation I was in
Mm-hmm.
and has put me in a way better situation now. Way better. Like, to have these quality battles, not battling this month and my footage don't drop till next year at the same time. That's not
Yeah.
good.
No, not at all.
That's not good at all. Because I've dealt with owners like that. Owners
You
that don't appreciate the people that are
the talent.
spending their time, their money
You've
to
you've been vaulted
help
before.
your league.
You got some battles that haven't
To,
been released.
yeah, you feel me?
Mm.
Whew, I've had look. Let's get into it. Let's just talk about it.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was dealing with Ahad Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I was with them for a while. When we first started, everything was good. Everything was good. I showed up whenever when I can. Putting miles on my car.
Mm.
Not for one red cent. You feel me? And I'll battle this month. I might not see it for next year at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's not
Mm-hmm.
cool. That's not showing love. That's not not what up. And then, like, I've had this guy, the owner of the league. He one event I didn't show up. I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't show up because I'm not finna keep wasting my, putting my car down.
Yeah.
You can't do shit for me.
Were you battling that? Were you battling that event or no?
Yeah, I was supposed to battle that event.
I think I might have seen that video. I think that one's on YouTube.
I was supposed to battle, and
I think
my opponent,
didn't that guy rap solo or something? I think I remember seeing something like that.
Yeah. He raps. You put out a glorified sparring session. You feel me? You ain't, first of all, you making yourself look stupid for even wasting time recording that. Second of all, you made him look bad because all you did was record him sparring with himself.
Right.
And I'm still here. Like, you did not hurt my name at all.
Yeah.
I am still getting booked.
Yeah, still getting plates. Yep.
I still get plates. So you can try to damage my name all you want. Like, everything that's for me is already, planned out. So, like, you wasted your time there. Like, you putting out sparring sessions and, like, bro, I shit, bro. Look, Tulsa to Atlanta, 13 hours.
Oh, you're telling me that, yeah.
Driving.
Yeah. Just to make face sometimes too.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and that's how you do. And then here's the thing about that particular event was at least a year and a half ago. So you had that in the vault that long, and you waited till all this went down to put that out there. Think you were gonna, like,
try to tarnish your name or something?
Yeah, like, bro, you make yourself look stupid. Because now you make yourself look stupid. You feel me? You barely got 200 views on that shit, man.
Yeah.
So don't try to, like, put me, and that's what JoJo got me out of that shit. JoJo got me out of that league. And somewhere.
Were you contracted to them, or you're just showing up and doing battles?
I was showing up doing battle. It wasn't no contract. It was like a mutual thing. Like, I'm rocking with you. Cause, like, the first event he ever had, that battle, that card was at least 8 battles deep. Only one of the scheduled battles went down, and that was mine.
Oh shit! Out of 8?
Out of 8.
Ah, damn.
Only 2 battles went down that day. One was right there, made up on the spot, and then mine. You feel me? And I kept rocking with you. Like, that should have been my first thing there. If 8 battles are booked and only one, yeah, this might not be the place for me.
Yeah.
But not thinking about that. I'm thinking about, building. And everybody don't be on the same thing, man. Everybody don't be on the same thing. So I'm happy where I'm at now. I'm very happy where I'm at now. That Jimbo battle, it was hosted by Goods. You feel me? How better can you?
Yeah. And you had Clone in the building. Like, you had eyes on you,
how good can? Yeah, and that was crazy. Like, when you put just so much into something or somebody,
and
they just give you an ass to kiss.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So I took my challenge to battle rap society.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah, you can't stay locked in a group that.
My challenge to battle rap society, man.
If they're not doing it for themselves, they ain't gonna do it for you. I don't know how you book 8 people and only get 1 battle. That's crazy.
Yeah. That should have shown me, but like I don't believe people are ass till they show me they're asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And once he showed me he was an asshole, like okay, bet.
It was a wrap from there.
Yeah, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. I'm cool on that. Like
yeah,
I'm gonna come over here where I'm wanted.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where people see the talent.
Yeah, well, progress is made.
Yes, progress has been made. Like I did 2 basement battles in Battle Rap Society and shot up to the main stage against one of the top gunners in the league. You feel me? So I know my worth when it comes to this shit.
Yeah. I
know, like when people say like because this past battle that got canceled, like JoJo called me and like you would have thought somebody shot his dog. The way he was mad, like this battle wasn't going down. You would have thought somebody shot his dog.
Yeah.
And that's love. That just let me know like you're something special.
Yeah.
Like people are getting mad because you're not battle.
Right.
Like that's crazy. Because the battle with me and Paulie Paul was a very, very highly anticipated battle. Because everybody knew what I was bringing. Everybody knew what he was going to bring to the table. It still has the potential to be battle of the night.
Yeah. When I saw that card got pushed back, I was kind of glad. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see people rap on that card, but I was kind of glad because like maybe Stunna might have a chance to pull up. Maybe.
Yeah. We're definitely going to talk about it. We're definitely going. It's back on the table. So long as dates match up and things work out the way I need them to, you will see me back on Battle Rap Society very, very soon.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Clown, shout out to JoJo, man. They came up with something crazy with that card there.
For real. You know, I've been trying to what I would like to see, I want to do a battle, a card where it's just league owners. Because I've been talking to a couple guys doing this the breakdown shit, and some of these guys are league owners themselves. You know how crazy a card would be if the league owners themselves come out there? You got Clone and Lex Luthor, you got my guys out in Iowa, Crazy Baby. You know what I'm saying? You got Big Sos from Trey R Battle League out in Pennsylvania. You got all these names, these big guys that, you know, I want to see them talk their shit. They got to defend their name and their league because they have a lot more to lose, you know, than just shit, I lost this battle. It's like, no, you're battling
John
Bullpen
versus Clone. John versus Clone.
Main event.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. And they're both leagues out of Atlanta.
Bullpen's in Atlanta? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Bullpen? Yeah, Bullpen's in Atlanta. I see most of their cards are in Atlanta. And you got Wartown out of Macon. Like that John versus Clone would be crazy right now.
It would. I want Clone to. I don't want him to stay away from KOTD, but I feel like they didn't do him justice in both tournaments. Yeah, I want him to do his own thing. I want that. A John to Don battle would be fucking dope. You put Clone on RBE, let him get his do a title fight on not title fight, a main event on RBE because he's main event worthy. Clone can fucking rap.
Yeah, way main event worthy. Way main event worthy. It'll be real crazy. Clown versus John will be wild right now. But yeah, these league owners, you have a few good ones, few bad ones. Shout out to my first league owners, Benny Red, Twan Dot. Those guys, they believed, man. They believed in me. And to this day, they'll still hit me up here now and be like, I'm proud of you. You feel me? Because Crown of South, we're no longer functioning but a lot of the guys from that league are getting back into battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
And for a couple of those guys to hit me up and be like, yeah, man, I got to get back. I see what you're doing. I got to get back into it. And for that I appreciate that shit because I was little bro. You feel me? I wasn't the big bro. I was little bro. And now kind of like that big dog role, you know.
Yeah.
A vet, when you mention Alabama and battle rap, you gotta put me in there now. That's crazy. Like I would have never. I was talking to my boy Six, talking to my boy Black Six the other day, and he was like, "Do you realize that I told him like if you would have told me 5 years ago that I would be top 5 coming out of Alabama, I would have never believed you.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never believed you. Because I was, when I got in, I was like, I'm just doing this for a little minute and just see what it shakes. And I said that and I haven't left yet. I haven't left yet. So it's a journey, man. Shout out to Super Black. Shout out to Alias, Moski, Shoti, YP, Yoshi, Nature, BK, Pumpkinhead, the whole squad, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Cops. Let's see who else. Who I need to put some love on. Shout out to my city, 9A, Bullitt County. What's up with y'all? Long live Peanut, man. We just lost a little homie. Got murdered. So long live Peanut. Shout out to Springs, man. My boy Jay Hall, Rock, Tub, Thomas Street, Johnson Street, a whole squad, man. 9A stand up. My boy, shout out to one name I can't forget, my man Bucket, man. We graduated together. And anytime I need him when it comes to this battle rap shit, like bro's there. Bro is kind of like my stylist too.
Yeah.
With it. I think it was I had an event. I had an event on my birthday weekend. And in Atlanta. And me and bro went out and bro showed me a good time, man. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Shout out to bro. Once again, shout out to JoJo Battle Rap Society, J2, TFE, Jimbo, Banks. Shout out to y'all, man. YBE, the whole squad, man. J2, Drop, Megalodon, Stacks, the whole squad, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the vibes, man. Battle Rap Society. Wartime, we coming to kick y'all ass too.
Hell yeah, that's a smoke I like talking, man. That shit.
Kick your ass, bro.
Talking shit, bro.
Kick y'all ass.
Yeah.
Y'all, we didn't let y'all do all the talking. Now you got to rap.
Yeah. Now you got to rap. You can talk the shit. And now you still got to rap after you talk that shit.
You still got to rap.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clone, man. Getting this shit jumping too. It's wild, man. Shout out to you too, man.
Appreciate that.
Helping me get that name out there. Views have been coming up. Bookings been coming up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Like I said, whenever I see your name, you got to support her, man. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna make sure people know. It may be a card with like 10, 15 names, but look at this one. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make sure people know. People fucking know.
What I got coming up. Tulsa, with all due respect, Battle League, February 26th. I might be off a day or two, but I think it's February 26th.
Okay.
STUNNA versus Trey Boogie. That's gonna be good for somebody. I don't know who, but
hey, if there's a way to watch it live, like an app to tap into, let me know, man.
I will. And sometimes depending on the league and how the league on the field, sometimes I go live a lot during my battles. Just depends on how the owner feels about it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them don't want the whole. If you're not there, wait till the footage drop.
Right. I get that.
But, a lot of the guys they don't mind me going live during my battles. So, my people back home can see. That's why I do it for a lot. So, like, my people back home in Alabama can, like, see me. I got that. And then after that, like, everything is up in the air. I know there's a lot I want to do this year. I really, really want to hit a league out in Texas. I don't know what it is. Like, I just want to battle in Texas.
Who's out in Texas? I think Young Herb's in Texas, ain't he?
Herb is in Memphis. Herb from Memphis.
Okay.
Shout out to those cats out there. Shout out to Young NASA. Bro, been trying to get me up there. I was supposed to battle up there on like their WrestleMania of cards, but they had a little setback. So that didn't happen. But hopefully I can get out to Memphis too. It'll be my second time in Memphis if I go back.
Okay.
It'll be my first time I went. I was on INBL Iron Mountain Battle League. And I battled in front of the hotel Martin Luther King died.
You told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that might have been my weirdest battle.
Because of that?
It was just
because of the location?
Yeah, it was the location. And like it was so many people out there. So I was a little nervous, but once I, started rapping, like I got into, and that was like my earlier days. Like I think that was my first road game ever, and that was just a new experience. Like battling on the road, like battling on the road against a hostile crowd is tough. Because like you have to literally force these people to react to your shit.
That's a lot of pressure too, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I might have been like my fifth battle in, but that first road game was crazy. But after that, like road games are nothing. Like every battle to me now is a road game.
Right. You think it's a lot harder for you being out of town for some of these battles, or out of towner, I should say, if you're not local?
Yes, especially if they don't know you.
Got you. Out of town and a smaller name makes it. I can see that makes it a lot harder.
It makes it a lot harder. But I think I've broken that in Atlanta. I think I got a pretty. They know who I am out there.
I think as long as you're comfortable with yourself, man, I think that confidence could speak wonders. That could take away that negative vibe you might feel from the crowd, or you think you feel from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I think you're confident in yourself and your core. You're like, I'm gonna go in here and cook. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of times in these road battles, like I got this tunnel vision where I don't see nobody else in the room. Like the room is empty to me, and that helps me get over like that. I started doing this shit because like my social anxiety, and that totally took me over. Like that whole social anxiety
got rid of it.
Yeah, because I'm just battling in front of strange people I never knew, and it got me over that shit. So it was a purpose for me to do this. It had deeper personal reason I started doing this shit.
I got good news and bad news for you, bro. Good news. Like I said, appreciate you doing this interview. Thank you for everything. You're a homie now. But that's the bad thing, because now I'm gonna start writing bars for your ass. This is what I do. Whenever I start I get in contact with these guys, you know, you or any other battle rapper, now I'm gonna get bored and I get into this mode where I just start writing out bars. I think you're gonna be a topic to one of them, boy. Because now we're cool. We chopped it up. I talked to you
Now,
yesterday. We was
see,
kicking it. Now,
now,
I gotta have something for you, man. Now I'm like, oh, I fuck with this guy. I'm gonna start writing for
now
you.
I gotta put you on. Now I gotta put you on the list.
Facts, facts. I
Now I
think
gotta,
you might be the third person, fourth person I really chopped it up like this with. So I got four bodies. Is what I'm saying. But now I'm writing for you. Now I'm gonna have something. I don't know. I'm gonna send you something in a few days, and watch. When I write something, dude, I try to be creative as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to do something that's outside the box, just like you. I haven't battle rapped on stage before, but you know, I freestyle here and there, battling people, whatever. And I feel like I can bring more energy to a battle with freestyles and off the top shit versus me sitting down and prepping. But I prep to bridge that gap from freestyle to freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately for you, I'm gonna have to put the pen to the pad for something for you, bro. I'm gonna have something written down for your ass. Watch.
yeah, you know, you got to get in that bag for me.
Yeah, because I thought if
Got
I
to
meet
get
any
in
of these
that
people,
bag, man.
exactly, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do the double entendres, triple entendres, and homophones and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to really get like mechanical if I'm gonna put the pen to something. You know?
But facts. I'm real big on double entendres. I'm real
Yeah.
big on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real big on that. Scheming. I used to scheme heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I used to scheme a lot heavy, but now like I'll spread it out and it's more punch heavy. Like
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
rapid 2-3 bar setups.
Yeah. Yeah. You I noticed with dude, you have a decent wind up before you hit him with something. You know, I definitely see that. You have a decent wind up, a couple jabs in between, and then you usually end it with that final bar, and everyone's like, "Oh shit," what he say. So that's dope. I see that style in you.
Yeah,
So I like that. That's dope.
yeah,
You know, cause I see
yeah.
there's a lot of styles I like, man. Another big shout out to my guy Jay Schizo. He's the first guy I did an interview with. He's also from the out here in VA. He's his style is jab jab. He constantly jabs at you, and I think that's effective as well too. But if you want that style, you can't even stop to breathe. You got to constantly You got to constantly jab jab jab. But you have this more relaxed flow. You have a wind up before you hit him with something, you know. And but the wind up is good
Yeah,
too, you know.
yeah. It's before the punch that's going to get you.
Mm-hmm.
By the
Yep.
time I get to that punch, I want you to be thinking like, how the fuck did he get to that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. So
How
like I
did
said, you have that good wind up. I like that. You have that wind up, a couple jabs in between, and then you have that final the bar. You know what I'm saying? The one that hits.
he?
So yeah, you're unique. You're unique in that way. I like that. That's dope. Keep doing
Appreciate you,
that.
man. I appreciate you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a journey. It's a tough. Like as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna start writing. You feel me? It's one of those mornings.
Yeah.
Where I
You're
just
feeling it. You're feeling it.
yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm
Yeah.
feeling it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, and that's bad because like we had a whole month to that event.
Yeah.
And
If you ever need someone to spar with too, hit me up, man. People hit me up all the time. They want to hit me up FaceTime, whatever spar. They want to drop a round on me, see if it sounds good. And you know, I freestyle back too. Or if I got pre-writtens, I like to practice my shit. You know, because I got, like I said, if I ever battle, I want to do my first battle in the league over in Iowa. Get you some. That's what they're called. Get you some battle league. Because they started fucking with me from the beginning for Bar Breakdown. You know, a lot of people didn't let me post my content, but these guys, they've been supporting me and showing me love from the beginning. So of course, naturally, I have to go. Me myself, I want to go and I want to, in a good way, I want to shit on them in their league. You know what I'm saying? I want to battle their league.
yeah,
You know, I don't care who they
yeah,
put in front of me. I'm battling everybody out here, and they're a smaller league too, man. But they're dope guys. Very, very dope guys.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. If you put in a word for me too.
Bet, man. Bet. Because I think they have 3 or 4 cards going down this year, maybe 5. I was talking to the dude the other day, but I mean, fuck, man, you want to fly out to Iowa, and if you go out there, and I told him, if I send you guys somebody, I'm coming out there with that person or meet there with that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with them. So you happen to go down there, I'm gonna pull up too. You know, it's a journey for me, but I'm gonna fly out there. I ain't tripping.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, I catch flights now. I don't do the driving no more.
Yeah, no.
Look,
Yeah.
let me
I
tell you
driven
something.
from Maryland to Atlanta. That's 10 to 13 hours too. I've done that.
Look,
I'm good.
that driving, you got to be a soldier to want to drive.
Yeah.
And then, cause I stopped it because once you get off that road, you don't want to do nothing.
You're tired. You're hurt.
Yeah. It's hard to try to amp yourself up to go battle now.
Yeah.
But
You
like
got to get
if you
down the day
catch
before. You got to.
yeah, like you really have no choice. So that's why I do the flight thing now.
Yeah.
They still get there a day before.
Yeah.
So you can relax and because I've done it, like showed up somewhere the same day and got a battle that night. It's not fun.
I wouldn't imagine. I wouldn't imagine.
It's not fun because you just got off the road. You still want to go out and get your hair cut, get you something to wear, go see the city.
Yeah.
You
Take a
can't
shit.
do all that.
Yeah. All that.
You can't do all that and you just got off the road like 13
Yeah.
hours. You don't want to do nothing but sleep.
Right.
So like usually if I'm going out of town, I want to do it. I want to be there a day before, at least a day before.
Mm-hmm. You got to, because you got to get your mind right too, because you're representing yourself.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're out of town. You want to come out of town and be tired on stage. I get that.
Yeah, that is not fun at all. That is not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, brother. Well, thanks again for doing this, Stunner, all day, man. Like I said, you got a supporter in me, man. Whatever you got going down, post it. I'll share it. I'll make sure you get recognized on whatever I got going on too. We'll work together again in the future. We'll do something. You got a past battle or you got a future battle coming out, hit me up, let me know.
We definitely will, man. We definitely
and
do some work, man.
I think there's 2, maybe 3 guys total that I try. If there's an opening, I try to shout out to that league owner to get my guy booked. If you're open like that, I'll reach out to you too, man. Because I get a lot of league owners all the time ask me, hey, you got somebody, somebody, and sometimes people can't travel to do that. But if you want to be on the list, if you're hungry, let me know, man. I got people always looking to fill a card.
Anything after,
as long as it's right for you,
March.
Yeah.
Anything after March. After March, I'm open.
Yeah.
So I'm with it. Y'all know me.
Yeah.
I'm here to catch a body in a bag. That's it.
Absolutely, brother. All day. Real quick, you have any social media, anything you want to shout out, people to find you? I'm gonna put it in the description too, but you want to shout something out, some SoundCloud or anything?
Follow me on Facebook, Ken Williams, That Boy Stunner everywhere. That Boy Stunner 9A.
9A or 8?
9A. A.
Okay. All right, bet. Yeah. We'll get that.
That's everywhere else. Facebook hated on me and made me use my real name. But everywhere else, man, That Boy Stunner 9A.
Yeah.
You can follow me everywhere, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, everywhere.
It's everything. That Boy Stunner on whatever platform you're on, just type that in.
Yeah.
You're gonna find you.
Yeah.
MySpace, everything.
My MySpace might still be up. I don't know.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Let's see what else. Once again, I know how to shout out everybody, but once again, shout out to Alabama, man. Long Little Peanut. Shout out to Battle Rap Society, JoJo, TFE, YB, whole squad, Cats, Benny Red, Twan Dot, Moski, Show, my man Beat Champ. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to I can't forget this man, my man Black Six, bro. Bro is been a brother since day one.
Shout out.
That's my corner man. That's my corner man. Shout out to him. we chop it up almost every day. And the thing is, like, it's not always battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes it's real life shit.
Yeah, real shit.
So shout out to him. And shout out to everybody that supports me, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Stay tuned. There's a lot coming up, man.
Facts.
STUNNA, baby. 9-8, Southern King. Foes up, foes down. TFV, man. Y'all know the squad. Y'all know the vibes, man.
Hell yeah. Y'all already know, man. Another episode of Ball Breakdown. We got some more dope shit coming out, man. Boom.